Dear learners, I am Mrs. Sabha Sheikh from Institute of Pharmacy, Azam Campus, Pune. Welcome to the session of incompatibility. In this incompatibility part 1, we are going to study define incompatibility, enlist the type of incompatibility, and understand the physical incompatibility. Now, first, what is incompatibility? Nowadays, the prescriptions are generally written for the official and proprietary medicines which are manufactured by the pharmaceutical industries. The prescriptions are rarely compounded and dispensed in these days in chemist shop or a hospital pharmacy. Incompatibility occurs as a result of mixing two or more antagonistic substances and an undesirable product is formed, and this product which may affect the safety, efficacy and appearance of the pharmaceutical preparation. Now, the interaction of drug additives or adjuvants, dosage, errors, etc. comes under this incompatibility, and incompatibility may occur not only during compounding and dispensing medicines but also at any stage of this manufacturing. For example, during formulation, manufacturing, packaging or administrations of the drugs. Types of incompatibilities. There are three types of incompatibilities. A. Physical incompatibility. B. Chemical incompatibility. And C. Therapeutic incompatibility. Today we are going to see A. Physical incompatibility. Now, the definition of physical incompatibility is when two or more than two substances are combined together, a physical change takes place and an unacceptable product is formed. Physical incompatibility is usually because of four types, that is immiscibility, insolubility, precipitation and liquefaction. These are the four main factors due to which physical incompatibility takes place. Now, this physical incompatibility usually visible and can be easily corrected by applying the pharmaceutical skills. Physical incompatibilities may be corrected by using the following methods. First, we can change the order of mixing of the ingredients of the prescription. Second, by using emulsification method. Third, by addition of suspending agent. Fourth, by change in the form of ingredients. And last, by addition or substitution or omission of therapeutically active substances to help in compounding of the prescription. By using these all five methods or techniques, one can reduce the physical incompatibility in the prescription. Example of physical incompatibility and their method of correction. As on last few slides we have seen, there are four major types through which physical incompatibility takes place. From that, the first one was immiscibility. So here we have on a slide what is immiscibility. Immiscibility, we can say immiscible liquids are the liquids which do not mix with any liquid due to the difference in their density. A very best example we can take as oil and water. Oil and water are immiscible with each other. So we cannot say that they are not soluble. We can say that oil and water are immiscible because they differ in their density and that's why they do not mix with each other. They can be made miscible with water by emulsification method. So oil and water which are immiscible solvent, and it is a physical incompatibility, but this physical incompatibility can be overcome by using emulsification method. Example is castor oil and water. Now, this is the initial stage that we are using castor oil, that is phase B, and water is a blue color, phase A. Now, we can see these two things are immiscible with each other. Now, when we are going to add emulsifier, as we are going to use the method of emulsification, we are using emulsifier. So, after addition of emulsifier in this phase A and phase B, we will have such type of the solution where phase A will be the continuous phase and in that phase A, a phase B will be distributed throughout in a globular size. So this is phase A and phase B. We can see this now it's a solution, or we can call it emulsion. Because of this immiscibility, we are overcoming this physical immiscibility by using emulsification method, and now this is ready for dispense. Practically, we can see in this test there is a oil and a water, two separate layers, but after using emulsifier, we can have a good emulsion. Second is insolubility. What do you mean by insolubility? Insoluble liquids are the liquids which do not allow any other solid or liquid or gas to dissolve in them. A. Liquid preparations containing indiffusible solids such as chalk powder, acetyl salicylic acid, phenacetin, zinc oxide, etc. They will not going to mix with any of the liquid or mostly water. So here we require some another agent which can make these drugs or these substances to be mixed with your vehicle, and this is called as the insolubility of the solid. So this physical incompatibility can be minimized by using suspending agent, which increase the thickness of the preparation and give uniform distribution of the insoluble substances. Example of the suspending agent is tragacan powder, mucilage, agar, etc. Example of immiscibility is phenacetin, caffeine, orange syrup and water. This is a prescription where we are having a problem that phenacetin and caffeine is not going to mix here. So in this preparation, phenacetin is an indiffusible substances and tragacan mucilage is used as a suspending agent to make a stable suspension. So in this preparation, we are not able to see the suspending agent. So on our own, we have to decide that phenacetin is indiffusible substance and cannot be mixed with the water. So here we can use suspending agent as a tragacan mucilage and make a preparation compatible. B. Drugs such as sulfur, antibiotic and many other drugs which are insoluble in water and are difficult to wet with the water. In first case, we are just having a indiffusible substance which can be made diffusible by using suspending agent. There are some other drugs which are very difficult to wet by vehicle or a water. Examples are antibiotics. In this figure, you can see these yellow color particles, they are not ready to mix with the water because of the outer layer of their compound. So before using wetting agent, these are very free molecules and cannot mix with the water. But after you use wetting agent like span, we can see here in another picture, if you use that things for the preparation, these things will coat the surface of this particular molecule and they can be compatible and they allow the water to come on the molecular surface and wet the molecules. After wetting the surface, it is very easy the molecule to go into the water and then we can get a preparation. This is wetting agent. So wetting agent like saponin, polysorbates are used to distribute the powder in water. The very common example is talc. If you take a normal talcum powder and try to mix with the water, you will see that you are not able to mix this talcum powder with the water because that molecules don't have that wetting ability. So if you use span or saponin into this talcum powder, few drops of this solutions, then you can see that talcum powder can be easily mixed with the water. Third is precipitation. Everybody is knowing precipitation, that in chemistry we have already seen two things which are not miscible with the water. Then from that typical mixture, one substance can come out as a precipitate. We can see the cloudy precipitate, or somebody says the curdy, dahi like of structure, we can see that is called as precipitation. This is also the one part of physical incompatibility. Drug in solution may be precipitated if it is not soluble in solvent. First is resins. Resins are insoluble in water and they form indiffusible precipitate. This can be prevented by slowly adding the diluted tinctures with vigorous stirring to the diluted suspension or by adding some suitable thickening agent. Means whenever you have resins as a drug in your preparation, these are to be precipitated in presence of water. So resins and water are not compatible. Therefore, one can use tinctures. Now, diluted tinctures, as you all know, tinctures we have studied in first year that tinctures contains alcohol. Because of the presence of alcohol, resins and water can made miscible and we can avoid the precipitate of resins. Second is gum. Gums such as acacia gum, tragacanth and agar, sugars and many other hydrocolloids are precipitated from their aqueous solutions by alcohol or by electrolytes through dehydration process. Now here is another case. First case we have seen resin. Second is a gum where due to the presence of alcohol the gum can come out as a precipitate. So this can be avoided by using the techniques. So we can by using electrolytes through the dehydration process we can change the precipitate formation. Third is volatile oil. Volatile oil are soluble in alcohol. When water is added into the alcoholic solution of volatile oil, the non-aromatic portion of the oil get precipitate and turn compatibility appears. The fourth part is liquefaction. Now what you mean by liquefaction? When certain low melting point solids are mixed together. Low melting point solids means there are many solids available in this chemistry that they are having very low melting point, and when you keep them outside on normal temperature they can start to melt. So here a certain kind of substances will form a liquid or a soft mass, and these are known as eutectic mixtures. This occurs due to the lowering of the melting point of the mixtures to below room temperature. Example is camphor, menthol, thymol, etc. So we can consider this image that if we are mixing low melting point substance one and another, for example camphor and thymol, what you will get? You will get a soft mass. You cannot get single individual, they are solid. Camphor is a solid, thymol is a solid. But when you mix camphor and thymol, you will get a soft mass. This is again the one of the example of physical incompatibility, that is liquefaction. To avoid this problem, what we are going to do? These substances can be dispensed by any one of the following method. हम इस तरह से उसको change कर सकते हैं. First, triturate together to form liquid and mixed with an absorbent like light kaolin or light magnesium carbonate to produce free flowing powder. Second, the individual medicament is powdered separately and mixed with an absorbent and then combined together very lightly. And thirdly, we can dispense this at individual medicament is packed separately and labeled to mix before administration. Thanks. It's all for today.